Hi, I'm Rosie. I live in West London and I've been training here with IN Showjumpers for 6 months or so. My brand is Florence London and I make personalised jewellery. I'm wearing some of my bangles here. The IN Showjumpers team wear my bangles. They've got their initials on there as well as INS for their brand. And so I design and make everything myself in my studio in London.
So hi, my name's Tim Wilkes. I'm a professional show jumper. We're based here at Henley on Thames. We have roughly 20 to 30 horses in the barn at one time. So I've probably got 10 horses here which I'm competing myself. And then the rest of the stable we have liveries and clients who come for training.
I haven't ridden properly for around 10 years since going to uni, giving it all up, moving to London, starting my career. And last year during lockdown, having a bit of reflection time, it got to the point where I decided I really wanted to get back in the saddle. I wanted to get outdoors and train again. So I started looking for somewhere that had a great standard of horses, someone who was open to training, and somewhere that was conveniently located. So I ended up just going on Google, searching for show jumping lessons near London, and IN Showjumpers popped up. And I had a quick look at the website, had a look at their social media, which looked amazing. And actually my first thought was, this place looks way too good. They're definitely not going to accept me. But I thought I'd take a punt and drop them an email. And Caroline emailed me back almost straight away saying that I was so welcome. She sent me a couple of videos of some of the horses that they had here that I could ride. And then the week after that, I was here having my first lesson, and I couldn't believe that Tim and his team would accept novice riders like me onto the yard and let me ride their horses, and it was amazing. And yeah, that was 6 months ago now. I've learned so much being here, and it's been a real treat getting away from London and the hustle and bustle of it all, and just having time away to chill and also relearn riding and show jumping.
So there's really not a criteria or a minimum requirement of your knowledge with horses. We're really happy to help everybody work towards their goals. And as I said, if you want to end up jumping 5-star Grand Prix, absolutely. If you just want to stay at home and ride on weekends, it's also good.
Mm-hmm. So I've been training now with Tim for 6 months. When I first got here, I started riding a horse that you have called Fred, and after a few weeks of Tim getting to know me, he decided I might be a better match with another horse called Dinky, who I've been riding ever since that point, and she seems to suit me well.
Yeah, 100%. So it's really just about kind of looking at the rider, looking at kind of what horse we think is going to suit that particular rider, right? There's not one horse which is going to suit everybody. Some may love one and somebody may love the other horse. And then for me, just with working with the riders to start with, it's about just the fundamental basics. You know, you can't go wrong with the basics. You can't do too much of just learning the real basics. So it's first of all assessing what we need to work on, making a structured plan as to where we're heading for, what our goal is going to be, and then really, like, with the riding, I want to make it simple and enjoyable. I know it doesn't need to be overly complicated. I just want simple, easy to understand, with a clear plan as to where we're heading.
Yeah, and what's been really helpful is doing the basic pull work and lines and exercises like that look really easy to an untrained eye, but when you're learning new distances, new angles, new strides, all of that flat work that some people think is basic is actually really difficult, and that's really helped me. Yeah,
100% with the pole work as well. You know, that's, as you said, it looks so basic and so easy to do, but it's another thing you just can't do enough of. It really gets the rider's eye in, and just getting in tune with the horse, with the moving back and forwards, adding, taking away with strides, and just doing lots of the basic kind of exercises. And then once you put it all together to jump around a course, you actually see all of that work you've been doing really come to light when you jump around a course and realise, like, oh, that work we put in before has made a huge difference now to when I'm jumping around the course. You know, you have so much more control, understanding of the horse. You know, the little minor adjustments are now like automatic. You know how the
Yeah.
horse is going to respond when you take a half halt.
Yeah.
So that's why doing that pole work is really, really essential, just for those like fundamental building blocks.
Yeah. And also what's good about you being based here and having your horses here, as well as novices like me coming in, is every week Tim and his team will have their own exercises they're doing in the school. You change the course up every week, you change the exercises up every week. So with your training, I kind of get to do a bit of the same as well, which is really nice.
Yeah,
It's never the same.
100%. I like to just kind of keep it like changed around at home, as you said. I've lots and lots of little exercises, and then we'll put a course up, and we change that very frequently. But lots of, as you said, lots of the exercise, and we build up with the exercise, and then put a course up, so we can kind of see the results as to what we've been working towards.
Yeah.
And then from jumping that course, we can then look at it and go, okay, here's what we need to work on, here's what we didn't, and then we can go back to the exercises, back to the basics, and then make a plan again.
Yeah. So I come and train here once or twice a week. Luckily, I've got a car in London. I live in White City, so I'm on the west side. So I'll usually come once in the week and once at the weekend, and my lesson will usually be about 2 o'clock. So I'll leave London at 1:15. Get here to ride for 45 minutes and then get back, which, I see it as just an extended lunch break with all the added benefits of being outside, learning something new, keeping fit, and having some fun.